Okay. Good evening, everyone, and once again, happy weekend. Trust you really had a great week as well. So, today, family, share some little code that will really help our trading journey as well. So, if you are really new to my YouTube channel, family, kindly subscribe and click the notification bell so that whenever I drop a very great content like this, you will be notified, right? So let's go, family. So what is our today topic as well? I'm here to teach us guys how to identify your market structure without using indicators. That is what I'm really here to show us today. So family, like, there's some little tips that I really want to give us in this market that we don't really understand, right? There's some little thing that I would really love to share with us that most of us in this trading journey, in this trading field, that we did not really understand, which is what market structure. So you see, family, like, in order for you to start thinking to become profitable in this financial market, you really need to understand this. Market structure, because without you understanding this market structure, there is no any way in this financial market that you'll be able to be profitable. There is no way, because this is the foundation to trading. Which is what? Market structure. So you really need to understand market structure in order for you to start thinking of having any strategy to trade in the market or concept, right? So if you are really planning to trade indicator, you need to understand market structure. If you are looking to trade smart money concept, you really need to understand what? Market structure. So any strategy, if you're looking to trade divergence, you need to understand market structure. Like I said, anything that you want to do in this financial market, you need to understand market structure. Because if you do not really understand this market structure, there is no any other way that you can identify your checklist. There is no any other way. There is no any strategy that you can apply to the market and be profitable. Trust me, family. Why? Because you did not understand what? Market structure. So you really need to understand it, family. You really need to understand it, because this is the foundation to trading. So how did I define market structure, family? I personally define market structure as the overall outlook in the market in either bullish or bearish trend. So market structure what am I typing? Market structure can be defined as the what? As the overall outlook in the market within either a bullish trend or bearish trend. So this is how I define market structure, family. Market structure can be defined as the overall outlook in the market in either bullish trend or bearish trend. So you can see the definition, right, family? Let me reduce this to 16. So market structure can be defined as the overall outlook in the market in either bullish trend or bearish trend. So how many type of market structure do we have? Basically, for me, like, I have like two type of market structure. And why did I really say so is because the concept that I trade basically is smart money concept. So I don't know anything like ranging market. So but there's a lot of traders out there that they will be like telling you we have like three type of market structure, which is the consolidation market. Some people consolidation, some people call it sideways, some people call it ranging market, right? So to me, like whenever I spot this kind of information, I look at it as an area of liquidity where the big banks are accumulating orders in order for them to place in their order in the market. So I don't really look at that as a structure actually. So I pay attention to I pay more attention to the bullish and the bearish trend. That is what I basically pay more attention to while trading. So on the bullish trend, when we open our charts, how are we going to identify a bullish trend? Let me go by specifying them first, family. So how many type of market structure do we have? We have two type of market structure. How many? I don't really want to confuse us. I really want to take it step by step. How many type of market structure do we have? Okay, so family, we have two type of market structure. We have two type of market structure, which is the first one is the bullish trend. Number one, the first one of the bullish trend. Bullish trend. Then bullish trend, and number two we have the bearish trend. So those are the two type of market structure known to me, family. Those are the two type of market structure that I basically know in this financial market: the bullish trend and the bearish trend. So on this bullish trend, what really categorize a bullish trend, family? What really categorize a bullish trend? If we're in a bullish trend, what do we really want to be seeing in the market when we're in a bullish trend, right? On the bullish trend, we want to be seeing a series of higher highs and higher lows, right? That is what categorized a bullish trend. We want to be seeing a series of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows and higher highs. So this is what I really want us to understand, family, that this market does not really move haphazard, family. The market move in what? In phases. The market move in what? Structure. So for those of us that come into this financial market, I really want to buy at any particular point and sell at any particular point. If you keep doing that way, you keep losing money, family. You keep losing money. For those of us that don't really know the general bias of the market, we just come into the market, want to buy, like probably maybe market is here, right? Market is here, then you are looking to buy off from here. You are looking to let me give us a short example, family. Like, I'm not really here to show us guys that, but I'm gonna show us so that we're gonna see our mistake. So let's probably say market has gotten to this point where we should be anticipating a retracement. Then you place a buy off from here. Then your stop loss, most of the time we don't even know where we will place our stop loss. Why? Because we did not really know what is market structure. We did not really know what is market structure. So how are we going to know where we are going to place our stop loss? So maybe you enter out from here. This is your entry point. Then let's say maybe you managed to place a stop loss. Then your stop loss was below here, right? The stop loss was below here. Then you are targeting some area in key level areas off from here. Probably you will definitely got stopped out, family. You definitely got stopped out. Why? Because you did not identify the market structure very well, and you enter so lately. You enter where a lot of traders are waiting for what? A retracement. So you will definitely got stopped out, family. So we see like a lot of mistakes that we make. So if you really want to become profitable in this financial market, you really need to understand what I'm really showing us this evening, family. You really need to understand this. right? You really need to understand this. So on the bullish trend, what really categorize a bullish trend is a what series of what higher highs and higher lows, right? So the first thing you come to your chart, you open your trading view or you open your MetaTrader 5, what you want to ask yourself, is by what is the general bias of this market? Which trend are we on, right? Which trend are we on? Are we in the bullish trend or are we in the bearish trend? That is the kind of first question that you need to ask yourself, right? That is the kind of first question that you need to ask yourself. So let's go to the bearish trend. On the bearish trend, what do we really want to see on the bearish trend? What categorizes a bearish trend is a series of what lower lows and lower highs. When I see price trading down, right? Lower low, lower high, wow, lower low, lower high, lower low. This is what we want to be seeing on the bearish trend. So let me give us an notation. We have higher high here, higher high, right? That's on the bullish trend. Higher high, higher high, higher high, right? Higher high. That's what we really want to be seeing on the bullish trend. Higher highs and higher lows. Then we'll have a higher low, right? Where is the higher low? This is the higher low, family. So we should not get confused. It is very simple, family. It is very simple. You just need to know the basic things that you really need to understand in this financial market to make money. So do not be like a trader that just come to the market that just want to make the whole money, without identifying this basic thing that you need to identify, right? So this is what we really want to be seeing on the bullish trend. A series of what higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, right? While on the bearish trend, we want to be seeing a series of what lower lows, right? Lower low and lower high. This is a lower low, right? This is a lower low, right? This is a lower low. This is a lower low, right? So where is the lower high? This is the lower high. How the lower high? Lower high. This is the lower high. This is the lower high. This is a lower high, right? So this is what we want to be seeing immediately we open our chart, family. This is the first thing that you need to identify when looking to start planning your trade, whether you are using indicator, whether you trade smart money concept, right? Whether you trade smart money concept. There's a lot of traders that will be like, we have ranging market, let me include that to us. Like I said, I don't really pay attention to this. So ranging market is just the market that is just trading inside the range, right? It doesn't have a specific direction. Market is just trading in one position, right? So I call this a ranging market. It doesn't have a structure. It doesn't have a high. There's no any close above, there's no any close below, right? So the market is just trading in one position, hitting the support, coming back to the resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. It doesn't have a clear direction, right? It doesn't have a direction. So this is it, family. Right now I'll be taking us to the live chart so that I will be showing us guys how this really works. How this really works on our chart. How we know that. I'm going to show us how it's very important for us. When looking to have a trading idea, we should look at our market structure first. So you don't need indicator, family. You don't need to get indicated. What you just need is just to open your eyes and just see how the market is moving, and see how the market is moving, family. That is all it takes, family. That is all it takes. So let's go to CAD-JPY. I don't really want to use this page again, because there is a lot of annotation here, right? This is market structure phase 1. There is phase 2. I want to really let us know, this is not just the end. This is the beginning, family. This is the beginning of market structure. So we have phase 1, we have phase 2, we have phase 3, right? So once we really learn this, I'm gonna drop the second video for us to take advantage of again, to learn it right. And trust me, try to stay disciplined and study, and not, you cannot really get it once, right? You cannot really get it once. You need to, like, practice and practice and practice in order for you to get it, family. So it is not a day job, right? It is not a day job. So what I will really tell us is that we should not hesitate. We should not hesitate. We just follow it gradually, and trust me, family, we are really gonna get it. We are really going to get it, family. So let me go to CAD JPY. Let's look at the CAD JPY. So what is the structure of this market? What's the structure? So let's start from the 1 hour time frame. You guys just pay attention and see how I will be identifying this in the market. What I was finished showing us in a practical way. Those guys just pay attention and see how I will be identifying it, in our chart. Oh, am I bad? The chart has already displayed. It's just that I went on and off the. I really want to see chart display right now. Okay. So this is CAD JPY. So let's identify the structure. Let's see how the market move in structure, family. So first of all, I told us that on the bullish trend, what do we really want to see? On the bullish trend, we really want to see a series of higher highs and higher lows, right? That is what we really want to see on the bullish trend. While on the bearish trend, we want to be seeing a series of lower lows and lower highs. So let's pay attention up from this area, family. Up from this area, sorry. Looking at this area, family, you can tell yourself, right? You can tell yourself that you don't really need to force it up from this information here. So we can see how the market is trading up, right? We can see how the market is trading up. Look at it. You can see how the market is trading up, right? So as the market is trading up, and what trend are we now currently up from this area? As the market is trading up, we're in a bullish trend, family. We're in a bullish trend. As as the price is trading up, that's the structure that we are on a bullish trend. And on the bullish trend, like I said, want to be seeing a series of higher highs and higher lows, right? That is what we really want to be seeing. So up from here, what can we see? We have the higher high, the higher low. Let me zoom in so that we can all see together, right? So that we can all see together, family. So that we can see how this market does not just move hectares. The market move in structure, right? So we have higher high, right? Higher low, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, right? Can we see how the market is moving in structure, family? So we have higher high, and what again? We have a higher low. From here they created a new higher low. Oh, sorry for that. I think that should be my network. Okay, this is where we are looking up to. So we have a higher high, right? We have a higher high, right? And we have a higher low, and we have a higher high. Wow, what's happening? So we have a higher high, we have a higher low, we have a higher high, higher low, right? So can we see how this market is moving in structure, family? Can we really see how the market is moving in structure? So for those of us that come into the market and be like, I want to buy at any zone. Can you see how the market move in structure? Family? So we have higher high, higher low, right? It's not really look picture clear like the way I draw it on that page, like something like this. This is just a form of PDF, right? Just some of PDF. It's not really look clear like this. On the chart it will really look scattered like this. It's not really look picture perfect like this, like the way we see it here. But we need to just sharpen our eye to identify it, family. We just need to sharpen our eye. That is all it takes, family. You just need to sharpen your eye to just identify all this, right? And this really look clear to me, actually, because if I should take out all those chart, look at it. We have higher high, higher low, 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 higher high, and higher low, right, family? So we can see how clear that really look like, right? So higher high, higher low. While on the bearish trend, what do we really want to see, family? On the bearish trend, what do we really want to see? You can see how the market was really trading up, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Let's look at this. Higher high, right? Then what happened? Let's look at the bearish trend. So this is what really this is what we'll really be seeing on the bullish trend, family. This is what we'll really be seeing on the bullish trend. This is how the market moves, family. This is how the market moves. You don't need to find indicators to show to tell you the general bias of the market. By just squeezing your eyes, you will see everything, family. You will see everything, right? You will see everything. It's just by knowing the basic thing, the type of the structure, bullish and bearish, and what categorize them, right? Which I just explained to us, family. So let's look at the bearish trend. Let's look at the bearish trend. So let's look at this from this information here. From this information here, right? We can alter, right? We can alter, where is the market trading up from? We can see a very, very clear bearish trend, right? Look at it. We can see a very, very clear bearish trend, right? The market is trading down. The market is trading downward, right? So on the bearish trend, like I told us, we want to be seeing a series of lower lows and lower highs, right? So what do we see here? We have a lower low. So let me zoom in, let me zoom in so that we can all see it more clearer, right? So that it won't really be like we are doing a guessing work here, right? It won't really be like we are doing a guessing work here. This is real, family. Go back to your chart and back test it, family. Go back to your chart and back test it. You will see it more clearer, right? You see it more clearer. You see that the market does not move haphazard, right? The market moves in structure. So on the bearish trend, like I told us, when we're seeing a series of lower lows and lower highs, right? So what can we see here? We have lower low, right? We have lower high, we have lower low, we have lower high, we have lower low, we have lower high, right? We have lower low. There's a kind of form of inducement up from here, but I'm not really here to show us guys that there's a kind of form of inducement up from here, because there's a lot of liquidity up from here that they cleared. So they created a new lower low here, right? A new lower low, a new lower high, a new lower low. So can we just see how the market is moving in structure, family? Can we just see how the market is moving in structure? So we have a lower low, we have a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, right? So can we see how the market really moves, family? Can we see how the market really moves? The market moves in structure, right? The market moves in structure, and this is market structure phase 1, family. Trust me, this is market structure phase 1. We have phase 2, we have phase 3. So on the phase 2, I'll be showing us guys where we are at to start looking for selling opportunity, and the what validate the structure, what validate like for me to call this a lower low, for me to call this lower low, what validate what will validate what will validate first before for me to call this low a lower low. I'm going to share with us, right, what will make this low a valid lower low, right? What will make this low a valid lower low? I'm going to share with us on what market structure phase 2 and how to look out for selling opportunity using the naked chart, the naked price action, family. So that is it, family. Let me take us some more example. Let me take us to another pair so that we can see that it happens everywhere, family. It happens everywhere. It happens everywhere. All the pairs in this financial market, they move in structure. So let's go to Europe USD, family. Let's go to Europe USD. So let me identify one more trade. Let me identify one more structure. Then we'll end this section, right? So this is it, family. Let me look at another clear structure for us. So like I said, on the bearish trend, we want to be seeing a series of lower lows and lower highs. What can we see here, family? What can we see here? what can we see here? We have a series of lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and lower highs, and 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 lower lows, lower high, lower low. We had a break of structure here, right? So all this I'm gonna show us, guys, on market structure phase 2, which is break of structure. This break of structure, basically I want to show us, guys, on market structure phase 3, because that's the end, right? That's the end. The break of structure, I'm really going to show us, guys, on market structure phase 3. So you guys should just kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Trust me, you are going to get a massive content like this. So let's look at one more example. So still on bearish, right? On bearish, what can we see? We have a lower low, right? We have a lower high, we have a lower low, we have a lower high, we have a lower low, lower high, lower low, and that is how the market move, family. So let's look at bullish trend. Europe USD is trading more on bearish trend, basically. So let's look at it. Yeah, I'm very sure we're gonna see a bullish trend. I believe. So on this, up from here, if you can look at where the market is trading, look at it, right? The market is trading up, right? So what can we see? I see a series of what? Higher high and higher low, and higher high and higher low, and higher high and higher low, and higher high. The market broke structure, lower low, lower high, lower low. That is how the market moves from bullish to bearish, from bearish to bullish, family. From bullish to bearish, from bearish to bullish, right? So that is how the market moves. You really need to understand this. So you don't really need like indicator to tell you that okay, we're in a bullish trade. You don't need indicator to tell you whether you're in a bearish trade. Just with your naked eyes, and with the time that you have committed yourself to study about the market structure, trust me, you are really gonna find it so easier, in terms of identifying it, right? So we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high, family. So that is it, family. This is market structure phase 1. Like I said, phase 2 will be dropped soon. I already want to make this section so long, right? That's why I just want to take it one by one. And also for a better understanding, right? For our better understanding, family. So this is it, family. This is it. If you wanna write it down, if you wanna write how I define market structure, fine. You can go by defining it the same way the same way I define it. And if you want to use your own definition, it's still fine, right? It's still fine. Everyone with his own way of definition. We are not here to like we are not really here to like have the definition of head. It's not something that we are going to write exam on, right? So it's just to just know it and apply it and make money in the market, right? So that is all, the reason of us knowing it, right? So just to make money in the market, family, trust me. So market structure phase 1, and also the definition, and see market structure can be defined as the overall outlook in the market in either the bullish or the bearish trend. How many type of market structure do we have? Market structure do we have? We have the number 1 bullish trend, we have the bearish trend. So on the bullish trend, what's categorized a bullish trend? Like I did not really type it here, but you can go by writing it down as I'm saying it right now. On the bullish trend, what categorized a bullish trend is what? A series of what? Higher highs and higher lows, right? That is what categorized a bullish trend. While on the bearish trend, what categorized a bearish trend is a series of what? Lower lows and lower highs. That is it, family. That is it. So you really need to understand this in order for you to start planning to what? Be profitable in this financial market. So without you understanding this, like I said previously, you will never get any profitable trade without you understanding it. without really understand market structure, because it is the foundation to trading. There is no any mentor that you run to that will not tell you that you should go through market structure. Go and learn market structure first before what thinking to apply anything, before thinking to apply your strategy. Whether you trade like smart money, any concept of trading that you feel like trading, you trade divergent. The first, if you go for mentorship class, that is the first thing that they will tell you. Go and what understand market structure. Go and understand how the market move. Forget about, like, let's go out of trading, family. Let's go out of trading. If you are a businessman, you can't just go into the market and start buying goods, right? You can't just go to the market and start buying goods without you knowing the direction of the market, right? Without you knowing the direction to the market. So it's the same thing applied to trading, family. So if you are coming to the market, you really need to ask yourself that question: what is the general bias of the market, right? What is the general bias of the market? Are we trading on the bullish trend, or we are trading on the bearish trend? These are the kind of questions that you need to start asking yourself from now henceforth. If you really watch this video and pay attention to the video to understand what I'm really sharing with us, family. So that is it, family. This is what I really have for us today, family. So kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on your notification bell, so that whenever I drop a very, very valid information like this, you will be notified, right? So that is how it is. That is how we do it, family. So tender efforts to the world, man. Tender efforts to the world. Like, we are going to kill it. We are going to kill it, right? We are going to kill it like crazy, family. Like, that is it, man. That is it. Jeez, man.